Hello and welcome. My name is David Macon. Today's title is, Where is God? Let me tell you a story. A while back, when I just graduated from high school and still knew everything, I realized that the church I grew up in was one big fake. All I had to do was look around at the people in it. Why did they keep telling me to tithe when it just goes to the church? Don't do this, don't do that. Then I see staunch members doing this and that. The pastor gets divorced. The congregation fights over who should be pastor. People writing nasty notes to the pastor telling him how wrong he is. People talking about other people in whispers behind someone's back. Bless their hearts. Don't even get me started on who got to sit where. And you know what? After 8 verses, no one is answering the altar call. Just one big back-patting social club. So I quit. I quit going to church. I was done with all that religious stuff. Who were they to tell me what to do when they did the very things they told me not to do? Bah! Just a bunch of people playing church. Although I was done with church, I had not rejected God. Well, several years passed. I served a while in the Army. I did a little college, entered the workforce, married and started a family. It was a good thing that God was not done with me. He watched over me and kept me safe as I did some pretty stupid things. As I got older and matured, I realized that I really did not know as much at 18 as I thought I knew. I know, there's a graph on that. I came to understand that I needed church back in my life. God gently led me back to church with all of those same types of people doing the same stuff. But this time it was different. The shortcomings of people do not limit God. We are all familiar with the story of the fishes and the loaves, found in Matthew 14:13 through 21, found in Mark 6:32 through 44, Luke 9:10 through 17, and John 6:1 through 13. That lets us know God can, and does, do a lot with very little. That is how it is with people. Here are some famous people from the Bible that God used. Abraham, Elijah, Moses, Samson, David, Martha, and Paul. The list is very long. I've only named some of the more widely known ones. Some of them had very little, but God used them anyway. We are broken. God's not limited by how little we can do. Some time ago, I read a short story, a Hugo Award winner. In the story, there was a man who created music. He sat down at a broken piano. Many of the keys did not work, and none of them were in tune. Yet after tapping each of the keys and seeing what was wrong with them, he then created incredibly beautiful music on it, such that people were moved to cry, to laugh, to sing. We are the piano and God is the creator. When I started looking, I saw God in the people that made up the church. I saw how God brought the people together to make the church. I saw I needed to be there. What changed? The people did not change. God does not change. I changed. I opened my heart and let the love of God fill me. That love overflowed, and I began to love others with no need to understand, condone, or judge them. You always find whatever you are looking for in others. I discovered that if I look for God in others, that is what I always find. I hope you are also searching for and finding God. Thank you and blessings.